We start today with that breaking news on this First Alert Weather Day. Smoke was blowing all over the highway earlier today at 40 to 50 mile-an-hour winds from a fire near 84th and Thornton Parkway. Police and the fire department started going door to door, asking people to get out of those neighborhoods. That was around noon. We just learned less than 30 minutes ago that evacuations have all been lifted. And you can see bumper-to-bumper traffic on I-25 from earlier. Gridlocked, both directions of the interstate were closed at one point between 58th and Thornton Parkway, reopening around 1:30. We have learned that 4 firefighters were hurt and a civilian. That fire burned about 10 acres.
And check this out. This is video from a grassy area. You can see that thick, dense smoke, some flames near what appears to be a junkyard, which is next to a school.
Students at Pinnacle High School recorded smoke from the windows before also quickly being evacuated to the west side of the school. The fire department says as neighboring agencies jumped in to help, they were able to get a hold of things very quickly.
The magnitude of response that we send these incidents is significant. And it is our intent to get ahead of these fires so we don't have a spread of conditions like we're experienced during the Marshall Fire.
Alan Janae, of course, has been at that scene for you for hours now. Meteorologist Joe Rook also out there. We sent our crews to the scene as soon as we were alerted to this fire. And they, of course, delivering important breaking news updates on air and on our stream.
And that fire has since died down, but there's still a lot of concern for many Colorado communities.
And because of the warm and extremely dry conditions, and of course, we have the relentless wind, so it's been pretty bad out there.
Yeah, a lot. Our First Alert meteorologist Alex Lahnert first told us about this fire. She was driving home around 11:45 this morning. Flames began near 84th and Huron, with smoke traveling east, blinding drivers on I-25. Neighborhoods northeast of this area are not allowed to go home. Your reporter Alan Janae has been live near that fire all afternoon. He joins us live now. Alan.
Burning about 10 acres behind me. The problem with this 10 acres is that it is surrounded on all sides by homes, by businesses, and by a school just off to my left. Now, earlier today, this fire grew quickly, driven by heavy wind along the dry grasses here along what's known as Niver Creek, a drainage here that runs north of 84th. Now, the smoke was really heavy here today, and that was due partly to the fact that there were other things that may have burned. We do see cars behind us that may have burned in a lot. The problem was trying to keep this fire from jumping to businesses to the south and the homes up to the north. Now, there were over 10 or over 100 firefighters actually from various fire departments out here, and video shared with us by people who were here showed what it was like early on. It was heavy smoke. It was moving quickly along the ground. You could see some of the flames that were blowing with this fire. And the video also shows the fire near Pinnacle Charter School. Witnesses say it started down by the creek by the school. Some approached the school, but the wind blew it in the other direction. The student shared video with us and told us how they were forced to evacuate. And an evacuated homeowner shared how firefighters moved in quickly.
You know, I just saw like all the fires start to spread and it got worse and worse. And then we got evacuated and I just saw a bunch of smoke behind the school.
So did it appear to come from an area around the school?
It was right next to the school.
Came down the main street right along here, and it was wall-to-wall of fire equipment, and they were hustling chainsaws, just really getting back, getting after it. So that was good to see.
Patrolling here throughout the evening and even into the overnight. You can see there is a wildland fire vehicle right now running up and down this area where the fire is burned. There you see the homes, and they were worried about the fire jumping over to those homes. That's where people were evacuated. And then look over on this side. There you see some of the businesses, and back there in the distance appear to be some cars that were burned, and a lot that may be a junkyard there. Those businesses were hustling, some of them, to move things out from behind them to ensure that the fire didn't hit them. Now, the fire department said that there was some damage to businesses, but not structural. They're still trying to total all of that. All in all, though, today, there was nobody hurt, and fortunately, nothing significant lost. In Thornton, I'm Alan Janae.
All right, Alan, thank you so much for that update.
And First Alert meteorologist Joe Rook joins us live from Thornton as well. Joe, you just heard from the Thornton fire chief. What did he have to say?
He gave us some very good insights into this fire. Let me show you right now. We're outside Pinnacle High School. This was let out early. It was let out early because we had the fire breaking out, as Alan alluded to, near businesses and then between a residential neighborhood. What was very interesting to me from the presser, we're going to take you over towards the open space. He told us that mitigation efforts from Parks and Wildlife, as well as residents on the nearby structures, Leo Lane, are the only reason, his words, the fire didn't hop into the neighborhood. What that means is they keep picking up the dead, really grass, anything that could really accumulate. When we did ask him about the currency of the scene, he did have this to say, the chief of the Thornton Fire Department.
At this time, the fire is contained and crews are continuing to work hotspots to ensure that we have the fire completely out. The fire department will have crews out on scene overnight tonight to ensure that we don't have any rekindles or any change in conditions.
And that is such a good plan because the winds are still howling. That's a good plan with the winds still howling. And then all the way through about 6 p.m. tonight, we're holding on to our red flag warnings. And here's my concern. We're going to do it all over again tomorrow. We already have high fire danger. So tonight is also important for fire officials just to make sure we're in for no surprises. Let's all do our part through 6 p.m. and avoid any additional fire starts up and down the Front Range, guys.
All right, thank you, Joe. Thanks for being out there all day from one fire to the next today for Joe. Let's take a look at our wind speeds and what's happening in that area right now. We could hear the wind in both of their microphones. So up near Thornton, winds are gusting at about 43 miles an hour. Westminster, Wheat Ridge, very similar to that. Denver Central Park areas, we're looking at 32 to 43 mile per hour winds right now. As we zoom on in a little bit closer here, Green Acres in that area, about 43 mile per hour gusts, 44 mile per hour winds. That also goes for Quimby with that 43 mile per hour gust. So it's just incredibly gusty in that area right now. So again, we are just dealing with some brutal wind. It's been that way all day long. And as we head into the Front Range a bit more from Wellington, where we had a 61 mile per hour gust earlier today, through Fort Collins and Loveland, they were in the 50 mile per hour range earlier today. Downtown Denver out towards DIA and Aurora, 25 to almost 50 mile per hour gusts. And it's worse than it was yesterday. Bertha past 70 mile per hour winds pretty much statewide. It is incredibly gusty, especially in the northern and eastern part of our state. So today, of course, is a first alert weather day. It's very warm, windy out there. We know rapid fire growth is happening very quickly in many areas, low relative humidity and critical fire danger. So we'll break down more details because we could do this all over again tomorrow with more red flag warnings and fire weather watches.
All right, Lauren, thank you so much.